Kindly nominate your deputy now.
Tolanibaj.
The new head of house is Kiddwaya, and he also picked Tolanibaj as his deputy. So welcome back to our channel, and kindly subscribe to this channel for more news and updates. On this channel, I am going to be bringing to you the latest and the hottest gist happening from the Big Brother Naija lockdown show. So guys, it's week 5 of the Big Brother Naija lockdown show, and there's a new head of house. It is Kiddwaya. He immediately didn't even think twice, and he picks Tolanibaj as his deputy. Of course, Erica was excluded out of the contestants. It was Kiddwaya against 13 other contestants, and he emerged the winner. Because I remember during the diary section, Big Brother asked Kiddwaya who he would like to see win the head of house for the new week, and he mentioned Tolanibaj. He said Tolani is a very kind girl. She's gentle. Again, she's very fierce, but people listen to her when she talks, so he thinks she'll actually make a very good leader. So I wasn't surprised when he picked Tolanibaj as his deputy. So guys, that is it for the head of house. Congratulations to Kiddwaya. And then moving on to the interesting part of the diary room. It was really a very teary one for Lucy, as she missed her friend Katrina, and she said she would do everything, like she would trade all the other housemates just to bring back Katrina. She said it was only Katrina who could actually do a whole lot of things for her. Like nobody in the house even considers if Lucy is in the house. Katrina would say, "Oh, Lucy, have you eaten? Lucy, have you done this? No, don't touch this. It's for Lucy and I." Like it made her so emotional that she had to start, dropping some tears. And she said, "Trust me, Biggie, if I'm to bring back anybody, it will be Katrina. Katrina is a very nice person, regardless of the kind of attitude and boss-like character she possesses. She's actually very sweet." Another housemate who went teary was Wathoni when Big Brother asked her how she felt about the recent eviction, and she actually said she misses Kaisha, because Kaisha was always the one who checked up on her, who just asked her, "Oh, Wathoni, how are you doing?" and all of that. She doesn't really get much love from the housemates, but though she doesn't really expect anything from anyone. Nobody owes her any love, but then she tries to always expect the worst from every situation. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing to do. But then Wathoni also talked about her issues with Erica and how she's still not cool with the fact that Erica had to drag her son into their argument. But then she says she's actually tried to, forget about it and move on.
What is that? Let you down.
Like, first of all, the son part. If I had my own, I wouldn't have said shit.
Again in the house, she also warned Leko to not bring up anything that has to do with Erica. We all know why. Wathoni is not feeling Erica at the moment because Erica dragged her son into an argument, and I really do not know why. Leko, of all people, would want to talk about Erica to Wathoni, guys. So guys, that's one of the things that happened recently, and it was another disciplinary action from the Big Brother himself when he asked Dorothy to walk out of the diary room. Dorothy walked in wearing a very sexy red top that exposed her boobs, and she was all looking sexy and hot. And then Big Brother told her, "Dorothy, out of the and then Big Brother told her to walk out of the diary room, and he gave her like 30 seconds to go dress up decently and return back to the diary room. And of course, she didn't actually waste time. She came back wearing something really reasonable and covered her boobs to continue with her conversation with Biggie. And she also mentioned how the voting process wasn't actually encouraging and advisable, and it wasn't a wise one. Remember how people are actually complaining about the voting process? How can you vote people to stay and then you get back into the house and you give the housemates the opportunity to vote out people that you've actually voted in? It's not making sense, and viewers are really not happy with that process. So while in the diary room, Wathoni has said she's still not feeling Erica at the moment because she still feels like Erica really disrespected her by bringing in her son's issue into the argument that they had. Well, she said she's actually moved on. She doesn't expect love from anybody. But then Erica has come out to say that she didn't actually mean to mock her or mock her situation or insult her or insult her son or anything, but she just didn't like the fact that Wathoni was acting childish. I mean, she said she's 29-year-old and she expected her to behave her age, but she didn't actually mean to drag her son into the whole situation, guys. So that's about Wathoni and Erica. And so we move to the information minister of the BBNAIJA lockdown show. Of course, Bright-O, in a discussion with the new head of house, Kiddwaya, mentioned that he thinks Neo is a pretender and Neo is a liar. He thinks that he is pretending, like Neo is not coming out of his shell to be his real self. He said Neo lies a lot when he talks, and he talks in codes, and he feels like he's trying to get pity from the viewers, but then he's really not feeling him. And that if Kiddwaya watches that is Bright-O, he doesn't like to talk much, and when he sees that a lot of people are there, he probably just say things in few words and all. But you see Neo, he said Neo is just not himself. But then again, it is good that they remember that it's a game, and the game has to be played, whether you're real or you have a strategy. Whatever it is you're coming in with, it's a game. Whatever happens, happens. So guys, we move outside of the Big Brother Naija lockdown show. One of the ex-housemates, Tochi, has come out to confirm some of the thoughts that the viewers had about housemates having their bats together. Remember when Nengi was said to have been having her bat together with Ozo? She actually made a conversation and she was saying something like, oh, she was just trying to whisper something into Ozo's ears, or trying to have a discussion with Ozo in the bathroom or so. But then the evicted housemates in an interview said that it's a normal thing for them to actually have their baths together. I mean, both the male and female housemates do that. That he himself, that is Tochi, actually had his bath with Katrina and Lucy. Like, it's nothing. It's just a normal thing. Oh, Erica. It's just a normal thing. Another housemate, Eric, on a media tour also confirmed this same accusation. So another evicted housemate, Eric, also confirmed this same news. He said Ozo and Nengi have actually had their bath together. And like, it's a normal thing. So guys, if you think that it's a rumor that the housemates still have their baths together, it's no longer a rumor, because Tochi and Eric has actually confirmed that. So guys, that's all on today's gist from the table of the BBNAIJA lockdown show. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button for latest updates and news. My name is Chrissy Uneze. Thank you for watching.